Explain why opening to the world markets is not a price ceiling. Alrighty, a normal price ceiling would look like this. Price ceiling would be on the ground. This is your price ceiling. This is your quantity. This is your regular price. This is your equilibrium. So a price ceiling puts a line here. It creates deadweight loss here. Produces like the world market. It does increase consumer surplus on the basic graph. It is increase consumer surplus, but this extra little triangle here does not go to the consumers like it would on a world market graph. It just goes to deadweight loss. Nobody in the market gets it. In a world market, this is your demand, supply, supply, demand. Let's say you put your this is your price world. This is your price domestic. All of this area becomes consumer surplus. This is still producer surplus. And then here is right here is where you would create. This is what you would produce domestically, and this is what you would import. This is different because obviously more goes to the consumers and consumer surplus, and you're importing. You're not just losing stuff like on the other one. Number 2. Create a market graph, including numbers, and show how opening up to world trade would impact a local market if the prices were lower than they would be at when they would produce at equilibrium. Alrighty, boom. It's kind of what I did here, but whatever. Supply, demand. Sorry. This is your price quantity. This is what you would produce domestically. This line is what the world prices. This causes all of this to be consumer surplus, including this. This is producer surplus. Where this meets this line, here and here. This is what you would how much should be imported, exported? This is your quantity. This segment is your quantity made domestically. From here to here is what you quantity domestic, quantity imported. Sorry to wipe my nose. From here to here is what you'd import. From here to here is what you'd produce domestically. Consumer surplus, consumer surplus. This is also consumer surplus. Producer surplus. Yeah, all right. Number 3. If the government places a tariff on the product, what would happen to consumer surplus? How much would be imported, and what would the area? What would be the area of collected tax? Also show the area of deadweight loss. Alrighty. Graph. Here, quantity, price, supply, demand, equilibrium. This is your graph. This is your let's say what? This is your production world. This is your domestic. Let's say that's your tax of. This is your new price at your tax. Whatever this distance is your increase in tax. Like let's say like a $3 tax. That means this distance would be 3. Producer surplus or consumer surplus. It would definitely lower because you're taking you're like biting out of that with your tax. You're actually increasing the producer surplus. consumer surplus, consumer, all of this big triangle is consumer surplus. Where you hit here, here. Alrighty, this is the tax that is collected by the government. This is an excise tax. Whatever lump sum wouldn't do anything on the graph. And this is your dead weight loss. These two little small triangles here, dead weight. How much would be imported? What would be the area of collected tax? Yeah, okay. Imported, it's still, wait. Yeah, this is still imported. And this is imported. Because obviously you only tax what you import, so it's a tariff. And this, you would produce this, your domestic would, your quantity imported, your quantity that you made domestic would increase because there's not a tax. Number 4. Create a market graph, including numbers. Wait, they all include, oh wait, numbers, damn it. Alrighty, say your world price is $30, your domestic price is $60, 3 units, 6 units. 30, you have a tariff of, you still produce at 60, you have a tariff of what, $10, so you get a 40. It goes from 3 to probably 4, and then you're still at the 6, right? No, you go less, so like 4 and 5. I know this is messy, I'm sorry. Alrighty, number 4. Create a market graph including numbers, and show how opening up the world trade would impact a local market. If the prices were higher than the equilibrium price, explain the country would import or export other products and how much. Already. Boom, boom. Demand, supply. This is what you make domestically. This is what you, obviously quantity domestic. Your line would be up higher because your price, world price, would be higher. Draw your lines down. So this is what you would keep domestically because now your producer surplus goes way up. Your producer surplus goes way up. PS. This would become your quantity that you keep domestically, and then you would now export because producers realize they can make more money if they stop selling to their own country and sell to the poor outside the world who don't make this product as well. So this would be your export. Say you produce at, your domestic price is 60, the world price is 90, and then here in the middle, you can produce, 70, this is 140, and then this would be, 35 for some reason. Alright, so you would export 140 minus 35 is 115. You would export 115 units, and then you would keep 35 domestic to sell to your own people. How much would be import or export on 2? We have to go back to 2, I'm sorry. I didn't read. It would be quantity imported minus quantity domestic. Let's say 6 and 3. 6 minus 3 would be 3. So you would import 3 units of whatever this product is. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.